Well, from a geological point of view, I would think it's the extraordinary length of copper-gold intersections that we've achieved to date through drilling that's set that initial momentum. I mean, results of over 1,000 metres at 1% copper equivalent in a number of holes has certainly turned a few heads. Holes 5 and 12 both returned something very close to 1,300 metres at 0.65% copper and 0.6% gold, which is certainly a bit of an eye-opener. Not only that, but the technical merits of the style of mineralisation that we see at Alpala is very typical of some of the giant porphyry copper gold deposits that exist in the world. Things like the mineralisation style, vein paragenesis is classical, the presence of different intrusive phases, and we have textbook geochemical zonation, which really is the full package for an exploration play on a large porphyry deposit. So it's hard to dismiss, really. The presence of a very high grade core in the deeper portion of Alpala Central is also making a bit of an impression, because that could provide that initial sweetener for the development of the ore body underground. Hole 12 actually passed through the deeper portion and that high grade zone, and it returned a result of something similar to 570 metres at 1% copper and 1.2 grams per tonne gold, which gives you an idea of the size and the grade of the centre of the Alpala Central deposit. We're only 13 holes into the project, so we've really only just begun to scratch the surface. And the strike rate that we've achieved these results does make our success at Cascabel fairly unique. Like our exploration manager Jason Ward said, the chances that we've intersected the best portion of this system in the first 13 holes is pretty unlikely. Places like Grasberg, one of the biggest mines in the world, it took them 50 drill holes to really get a hold on the geometry of that ore body. So from that point of view, I think we're doing quite well. The large surface footprint over the Alpala area, defined by lithocat rocks and clay mineralogy in soils, is very encouraging. And we also really like the MVI magnetics, which are constrained to the magnetic readings in drill core. It's called a constrained MVI magnetic model, along with the deep 3D IP. It's given us excellent conductivity. So the geophysics is showing us that these systems could be very, very large, which is encouraging. We've taken a lot of industry geologists on site visits recently, some very accomplished campaigners from some of the world's largest mining houses. And I think the thing that seems to grab their attention the most is the fact that not only does Alpala itself have real potential, but the wider tenement area is potentially even more interesting. These things often form as a cluster of porphyry deposits, and similar to minefields like Cadia Ridgeway, Golpoon Mbonga in Morobe in Papua New Guinea, Oyu Tolgoi in Mongolia. If I had to pick one thing that really impresses the guys on the ground about this project, it would have to be the outcropping mineralisation that we've discovered at places like Alpala Central, Aguinaga, Trivino, and I'm sure there's going to be more as our exploration continues. Why are they so impressive? Because those outcrops are absolutely stunning and extremely rare finds. I mean, guys like us have spent literally decades, more than half of our waking lives, exploring weird and wonderful parts of the globe, looking for these exact things, and to find a group of them in one tenement in a new mining friendly country like Ecuador is it's outstanding. For the company, they're special as well because they represent concrete in situ evidence that really highlights the fertility and the potential of the broader clustering of potential deposits at Cascabel, and the strength of the copper gold systems there. For me, the project has the potential to literally blow up into something much larger than what we'd initially thought, and it's very exciting to be a part of it.